When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the football first. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Maryland. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Michigan's offense has the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simpson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. He'll take it on the return. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great thing.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the air. It's Washington. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Klein. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Washington. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And as they drag him down, time is almost certainly going to expire here in the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The throw. He's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Might be calling a hot route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Washington. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hip. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
The Terrapins line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Got his man all by himself. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback.
Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, Michigan.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Webb.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Looking to throw on first down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Terrapins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle. It's Haynes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give on the inside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Wolverine!
On the set.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Right down the middle. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab, and he... The offense changing the play. With the catch, it's Haynes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got it. They will score. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's got it. And ready up. Cut it. Terrier. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Dumps it to the back. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got a man. It's Haynes.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be on it.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Fires left. Makes the grab. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. Take it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blow.